Hello, my name is Demetrius Edison, and I have some interesting facts I would like to share with you this evening. First fact, the Illinois Bell Company created the first cell mobile phone system. The video game Space Invaders was created. The first bulletin board was also created, and 98% of all Americans had TVs in their homes. All of these inventions were created in the year 1978, the year that I was born. And these inventions paved the way for technological advances such as the electronic spreadsheet called VisiCalc. The idea, the purpose, and the success of VisiCalc paved the way for future technological advances in our history. The idea of VisiCalc, short for visible calculator, was first created by a man named Dan Brinkley. This is a picture of Dan Brinkley, back when he actually created the VisiCalc. He was a graduate at Harvard Business School. He was actually working on a case study where he had to create a spreadsheet. And he thought to himself as he was riding home on his bike, why not create an electronic program where you can actually envision the spreadsheet and then be able to create it on the computer. He borrowed a computer, an Apple II, from one of his good friends, picture of the Apple II, and create the prototype over a weekend in Apple Basic. He wasn't quite satisfied with it, so he enrolled one of his good friends. This is actually a print screen of the first prototype. He enrolled one of his good friends, Bob Frankston, to assist him with creating the prototype to make it faster. And here's a picture of these two gentlemen together with the Apple II computer. Bob Frankston was actually successful at creating a better prototype for the VisiCalc. The VisiCalc was much more faster. It had better arithmetic. You were able to scroll, and he created the program so that it was usable on microcomputers. Once they finished creating this prototype, they discussed it with another good friend, also by the name of David. He was actually the founder of a magazine called Byte. He dealt mainly with the marketing aspect. He gave them the idea that they should create a program that would be able to run on an Apple computer. They took his advice, created the program, and it turned out to be a success. These three gentlemen formed a company by the name of Software Arts, which they later named VisiCorp. The VisiCalc was labeled as the first spreadsheet program. They released it in the year 1979. It was the fourth generation program that was able to run on Apple computers. To this day, it is still considered to be the first modern spreadsheet. Some of the perks from using this spreadsheet is that it reduced time with employees working on manual spreadsheets. They would spend at least 20 hours working on one spreadsheet, but by using this electronic program, they were able to reduce their time and use it for other things. Because if they used a manual spreadsheet and messed up on one word, they would have to go in and redo the spreadsheet all over again. But using the VisiCalc, you could manipulate the numbers and everything would just fall into place. Another advantage is that it reduced cost as well, because companies use this spreadsheet to create financial projections. And they were also able to use what-if analysis. The VisiCalc was labeled as the first fully functional software program to run on personal computers. It was also considered a useful tool for small business owners. It was an instant success. It was an incentive for individuals to purchase personal computers. Through the lifespan of VisiCalc, they sold 100 copies of this software. From the success of VisiCalc, later paved the way for more spreadsheets to be invented. So in the early 80s, Lotus 123 was a vision that was created. It was actually better than the VisiCalc. It had other additions to where you could do spreadsheet macros, you could name cells, you could do number ranges. Due to VisiCalc not really keeping up with the times, Lotus actually bought VisiCalc out and discontinued the making of VisiCalc. Lotus 123 actually led to more advanced spreadsheet programs, the Microsoft Excel. Microsoft Excel had made some new additions as well. Microsoft Excel had graphic reduced interfaces. You were able to have drop-down menus, and also with using Microsoft Excel, you were able to use the point-and-click capabilities using the mouse. This Microsoft Excel program was one of the first programs to be released when Windows first announced their operating system or released it to the public. Other spreadsheet programs that were also created were DIF Format, SuperCal, and Quattro Pro. 1978 was an eventful year that paved the way for new technology. How something so simple as an idea from a graduate student could manifest into something so advanced in today's technology. The idea, the purpose, and the success of VisiCalc demonstrated advances in our technological history. Thank you.